Hi and welcome to part 9 of the Treble. We are now in April, which means it's the make or break part of the season. We are still in the Champions League, the FA Cup and the Premier League title race. And as you can see, we are currently third. I don't know how many points, but we still should be able to win it. Let's start the episode with a season jump. A 2-0 win against West Ham United. We are facing Liverpool in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. Now remember that this is only the first leg.
What a prospect this is, a Champions League quarter-final between two teams that know all about each other, two teams from the same country, the same league, and there's an even more intriguing element to this game, Andy.
Yeah, one man knows even more about his opponents today, the striker facing his former teammates. Reunions are always a bit special, but to play against your old team in a quarter-final like this, well, that's a huge source of motivation.
Here we go. And now Youngberg. He's got it into the area. He could go right through here. Bounces up the keeper. And the ball out for a corner. They're posing an early threat here. What a goal!
Oh, that's brilliant. That's a magnificent finish.
It's the opening goal in this quarter-final. It could be the all-important goal. Percy. Youngberg. Doesn't hold it. Pennant. Promising. It's a free kick. And the referee is going to take out a card, is he? Red card. He's going to try. It was a testing free kick, but the keeper was equal to it.
That's a brilliant stop, and he held on to that ever so well.
Henry. Shooting chance here. It's in!
Hey, this is one for goal of the season. Look at this wonderful passing movement and a terrific finish on the end of it.
He's a relieved man. I was beginning to wonder if he'd ever score. Back out by the keeper. The first 45 minutes ends with the score at 2-0. Needs to shoot. Robin van Persie. Clipped the post. How close was that? Ali Adier. They've done the first part of the job. They will take a lead into the second leg of the quarter-final. They had to make something of their home advantage, Andy, and they've done it.
Yes, and amidst all the hype of a famous player facing his old teammates as well. But they didn't allow that to get in the way tonight, Clive. They just came out focused with a performance and a result to match. A crucial win.
We won the match, but that's only the first leg of the tie. The 2 goals will give us something to build on in the second leg. It may have looked easy, but it was actually very difficult. I felt like I was fighting the script of the game during the whole match. Like, it really wanted me to lose. Moving on to the next match, a league fixture against Bolton Wanderers. Not good.
Well, what a match this is turning out to be. Maybe a bit of a Champions League hangover for the visitors. It is starting to look like this one might be getting away from them. An hour gone, 2 goals down.
Clive can't afford to lose a game like this at this stage of the season. Hey, listen, they've got to get forward. They've got to create chances. One of those strikers has got to start hitting the back of the net.
He's having a go. Tidy football. Got his head to the ball. And that's easy for the keeper. Nothing wrong with that. Look at this, clean through, clear of the defence. And that's in the base there!
he thinking about there? He didn't know where he was in the goals.
Well, the scoreline makes better reading now. They're not out of this yet. Here's Lem. Robin van Persie scores!
That's a brilliant goal. Once he gets beyond them last defenders, you're not going to catch him. You're not going to stop him from scoring today.
The old adage, you've got to be prepared to miss in order to score. Never truer than with him. They've stolen it right at the death.
Brilliant finish. That could well decide the end of this game, Clive.
Well, they're within sight of victory now. Was that the winning goal? We'll soon see. He's finding his marker very difficult to lose. Clear chance. The keeper just touched, smartly taken.
I wouldn't be too harsh on the goalkeeper there. I think he got himself in the right position, but he was just beaten by a brilliant effort.
They do say you have to be crazy to be a goalkeeper. No need to ask him why. Look at the players are throwing forward to attack. Cleared their lines there. Full time and the job's done. Nothing else matters. They needed a win, they got a win. The rest is detail. The result is the be-all and end-all.
Well, they never gave it up, Clive. They kept pushing, and eventually they got the goal I think they really deserved.
Going 3-1 down in the 52nd minute. I didn't think we could get anything out of the match, but to get the 3 points, wow. Second leg in the quarterfinal of the Champions League against Liverpool. Now, with those 2 goals, I think we've already put 1 foot into the semi-finals. So, let's get it over the line. Fun fact, Liverpool actually made it to the final of the Champions League in this particular season, but they lost to Milan.
They sold him earlier in the season, and this is the first time he's played against his old team. One thing you can be certain of is that he'll be desperate to score against his former club and prove a point to the manager who let him go. The flip side of that, I suppose, is that the manager will no doubt have instructed his players to stop him scoring at all costs. So we should be in for an interesting game one way or another. Marvellous atmosphere inside the ground. This is a game that the supporters have been really looking forward to. Got to have a go. 1-0! Just what they needed!
You give him an opportunity and he'll take it.
You have to say they've deserved it really on the run of play. Possibilities? Oh, that was a close scrape.
Just needs to become a bit more accurate from there.
Robin, that's a goal!
That's what's needed to finish, Clive, a nice, cool head.
You have to say they've deserved it really on the run of play. Good clearance out of the box. The first 45 minutes ends with the score at 2-0. Could be in here. Kept it out. Oh, that was close.
Unlucky, that's not a bad effort from that sort of distance.
Van Persie. Referee was happy with the tackle. Sure the victim was. Chance here. Only managed to get a hand to it. Plays it in. It was a brave header. Fabregas.
That's an excellent stop, Clive, but you know what? He got himself into just the right position to make that save.
The referee doesn't think so. He's given a free kick. Got to smartly taken.
is a brilliant finish. The goalkeeper had absolutely no chance.
Van Persie. It was cut out very quickly. That's it. They've made it through. They can look forward to the semi-finals thanks to this aggregate victory. It's that stage of the Champions League where any team left is a potential winner. They must have a chance now.
This team have bossed this one from the first minute to the last. I've been very impressed with this side today.
Cup semi-final against Aston Villa. We are more than good enough to win this.
Well, they've had time to gather themselves and sort one or two things out. What will the second half bring? The story of the first half will have been reread and analysed, but the story of the second half is what counts. Looking long, and now Henry. No one can accuse this side of passing up their defensive responsibilities. Just look at the ball. Smartly taken.
He's left the goalie absolutely no chance.
That's marvellous finishing. This is Thierry Henry. Flighted in. Back off the keeper. Goal!
Can't get in that sort of space in the 6-yard box. You know it's going to end up in the net.
They've doubled their lead. It's not decisive, but it's definitely a healthy position to be in. Here's Henry. That's a foul, and he only has himself to blame. The player who's been sent off is trooping away to the dressing room, while the manager thinks how on earth he's going to reorganise here.
I'm not so sure if this team can recover from this now, Clive. They're chasing the game, and now they're down to 10 men.
He's going to try. It's in the net! It's all over. They have won the semi-final. They have taken that last giant step. It's a win to savour and celebrate. Wonderful scenes.
Oh, Clive, I'm exhausted just watching that. That was a cracking game, and it is a shame that someone has just had to lose.
I'm happy we got to the final, but wasn't it weird that we were playing at Old Trafford instead of at the Emirates? Okay, Champions League draw for the semi-finals. Let's see who we get. Interesting, we got Barcelona. League match against Middlesborough. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so they are about to be relegated, and if they want to stay in the Premier League, you know, they need a point. So they'll be they'll be aggressive.
Well, isn't it always the way? The last team you want to play at this stage of the season is a team fighting against relegation. On paper, home win, no problem. In practice, the visitors are playing as if their lives depend upon it, Andy.
Yeah, they certainly are, Clive. They're giving it absolutely everything, and they'll keep going right to the final whistle. They're desperate to avoid the drop. I think this lead flatters the home team a wee bit.
Fabregas. This one's delivered long. Will he finish? Oh, it's in the net!
Well, did we really expect him to miss? Not in the 6-yard box, we don't.
Not every player can pass the ball so accurately over such distances. He deserves as much credit as the scorer, really. Corner kick. Rockenbach. Looking for the heads. Did well there. Against the bar. Silvinho. Who's there? Here's a chance. Oh, yes! That really wasn't much of a contest in the end. The game finishes 3-0.
You know what, Clive, it must be such a confidence booster for those strikers. When they look back and see that back four, they know they just don't give much away.
Surely we must be on top of the league by now. I mean, we haven't lost in a pretty long time. Right, we will be skipping this next game against Sheffield United. A nice clean 3-0 win. Okay, it's the first leg in the semi-final of the Champions League against FC Barcelona. Now, this might be our hardest test yet.
10 minutes of the first half remaining. Nothing to choose between these two. Nothing but that away goal for Barcelona that could prove so vital in deciding this semi-final.
Yes, away goals are crucial at this level, and the manager will be desperate to make the most of home advantage tonight. He knows full well they need to take a lead to the new camp for the return leg. They're chasing a treble here, remember.
He's certainly giving them something to think about here. That's gone into orbit somewhere. That's a good piece of defending. Referee blows for the end of the first half. It's 1-1. Time to settle on the ball. Thierry Henry. And it's a penalty. Referee made his mind up straight away. This is a truly tense moment. He scored!
Good finish. You keep them penalties low, the keepers can't get them.
Fires one in. Unable to get a hold of the ball. Youngberg. Mission accomplished. There's no place like home, and they have done what they had to do and won the first leg here.
Vital in the knockout games, of course, Clyde, that you get your home games won. I think they've done that. Now they can travel with a bit of confidence.
Right, so we've taken the lead in the tie, but they managed to get an away goal, which can be crucial because, you know, the away goal rule still applies in this competition at this particular time. Also, if you guys remember in the epilogue, these two teams met in the previous season's Champions League final, which, you know, Arsenal lost, of course. And so there might be a bit of a revenge thing going on here. Back to the league, a game against Wigan Athletic.
Here we go for another 45 minutes, the decisive 45 minutes in this match. It's opened up. Promising. This is the kind of passing they need. He's in here. Goalkeeper smartly taken.
Well, he's got himself in a terrible position there. The striker couldn't believe his luck.
No keeper in the world would have stopped that. Gilberto. Robin, they've done it! It's over, and they've got what they came for. So important that they got the right result in this one, and the only result that fits that bill is a win.
I tell you what, you'd love to be a striker in this team. You know you'll get chances, and when you look back, you see a back four that just doesn't give anything away.
We have finally reached the month of May, the final month of the season. Will we win the treble? Well, you have to find that out in the next part. I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.